Yo, what is up, everybody? How's you guys all doing? Let me send out a few announcements on Telegram, Discord, and Instagram, and then we will begin the live stream today. It is Wednesday. We had our first high impact news of the week. I believe Monday had a pretty weak one, but that was also red folder news. Boom. How's the audio sound now? For some reason my Wi-Fi here isn't working, so I just connected to my phone. But if it's too laggy, I'm gonna try to restart the Wi-Fi connection. Let me know how I sound, if there's any cutting out. If you guys want to chat, you can use the general chat to send messages there. Audio is good. Just let me know. Check. If it's cutting out at all, I don't want it to like end up lagging because I'm using my phone. All right, let's get it. Attempt number 2. Let me know how my screen looks as well. All right, so one of the reasons decrease in video and audio quality here says here. Guys, if there's any issues at all, I'll be glancing over at the chat and I'll restart the stream if anything. But let's get right into it. Here comes the range. I don't think so, brother. Okay, so one of the reasons why I like trading this 7 o'clock hour, we used to do 5 p.m. Asia, like exactly from the open, which is also a great time to trade at. It's just on days where I'm out. Like I literally just got back 10 minutes before the stream. So it's on days where I'm pretty busy and I just can't get back on time. This is also a great time to trade at for the reason of this right here. So take a look at the chart right now, 4442. Right below the price on the right hand side, it says 20 seconds. That's because there's only 20 seconds left until this current 4-hour candle closes and we get a new 4-hour candle. So 7 o'clock, same with the silver bullet in the morning. That one closes at 7 o'clock and we get a new 4-hour candle. So whenever we get new 4-hour candles, there's typically a big move. Let's see what we can catch inside of this 4-hour candle. One of the things I always like aiming for when it comes to trading a new 4-hour candle is called the immediate rebalance. If there are any gaps that are going to form nearby, I like to take those out. So our first target of the stream is going to be this immediate rebalance if I get lower time frame confirmation. How's the audio sound? Everybody sounds good? You guys can see my screen good as well? Okay, so one of the things that I really like trading towards is that 4-hour immediate rebalance whenever we get a new 4-hour candle. So that's what I'm going to look for first inside of this session. Looks like just like yesterday, we don't have much like fair value gaps. You can see we got a little bit of a range going on here, but that might just be because the previous 4-hour candle wanted to close. And now that we're inside of the next 4-hour candle, now it's time to get a low move. Honestly, guys, this is what I'm looking for. We're gonna take a trade from like stop loss below the low and just literally targeting this area right here. I hope that I actually muted my mic when I did that. I just sneezed. All right, boys, this is my trade today. I think it's gonna be a simple trade, looking to take out all these highs right here and then hit that 4-hour immediate rebalance. Minute candle closes because we're on the 3-minute time frame. We're obviously inside of the first like few minutes since the new 4-hour candle opened. Remember, we got a new 4-hour candle, and what I'm aiming for is called this immediate rebalance. It's the previous wick. So once this candle closes, I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna secure my stop loss wherever it takes in order to protect this position if we stay inside of this gap, and then we're simply gonna target these highs right here and into this immediate rebalance. I'm only taking one trade today, and I think this is going to be a good trade. Might put it at like the midpoint, so giving this low a little bit of room. All right, we got 30 seconds left. We dug pretty deep into that gap right there. Let me open DX trade. I'm back on the eval stage, guys. I'm with you guys. Running it back up. Three, two. It's a pretty bad RR. That'd be like a 1-1. But honestly, I'm hopping in here, boys. Going in with 5 micros as usual. Trading with around 5 micros. We're looking for the highs to get taken out here, and then our stop loss, we just want to secure it. So I was using the 3-minute time frame. 5 minutes, the closest that we have here. We have a little low to the left right there. Oof. Alright, I'm going to put my stop loss right here underneath this previous candle low, and then our target is going to be up above these highs. Sell limit. Boom. 4-hour immediate rebalance is the target for today's stream. Going in for a little 1-1 RR. This should be a pretty easy trade, to be honest. Let me show you guys on the 4-hour time frame so you guys can see exactly what I'm aiming for here today. And if you're curious why I'm aiming for this level, it's called a immediate rebalance. I don't even know how to spell it. Immediate, maybe 2 M's. Yeah, I think that's correct. Immediate rebalance, and we're aiming for that off of this 3-minute gap on the lower time frame. I'm gonna combine my screen. And then if I could label this, I would say the one on the very right is execution. So we have our narrative, we have our lower time frame confirmation or lower time frame confluences. Oh, and that took me out. To be honest, guys, I'm not going to look for another re-entry here. I'm not going to look for any other trades. I told myself yesterday that until Friday, because we obviously have a big news event on Friday. On Friday, we have NFP. So until Friday, I said if I was to take any trades in the next upcoming days, Wednesday and Thursday, if I took a loss, I would just stop trading. So I'm done trading. I got taken out of my position right there. That was the only position that I'm taking today. I'm not going to end the stream here. I'm going to keep watching this play out, but I'm just personally not going to be taking any more trades because I want to show myself some discipline. And one of the things I'm doing is just not taking more than one trade until Friday. So let's see the actual narrative and what happens. You guys can still learn from like what I'm looking at on the charts, but I'm just personally not going to be taking any more trades. Let's see if this still plays out because it looks like it pretty much just manipulated the lows. But I also don't want to be sitting here inside of this consolidation. So it's better for me not to trade, watch how price plays out and learn from it. Y'all been cooking me blown 2 accounts today. Thanks, Luca. Down 300. Thanks, bro. Nice. Okay. Told you about that range. Bro, you can't look at previous price and expect that it's going to continue doing that. Like I told you, we have a new 4-hour candle. So this range right here has nothing to do with what price is going to do right now. Even though it's been ranging before, does not mean it's going to keep ranging because we have a new confluence. We have a new time. It's the same reason why you don't trade before a session. You trade during the session because before the session it's going to be consolidating. During the session it's going to actually run. And I wasn't aiming for too much today. I was just looking for this 4-hour immediate rebalance to get taken out. I got my snacks. If you're still in, bro, I'm pretty confident it's gonna hit 4445. That's about 30 pips from current price action. This also aligns with the higher time frame narrative on the daily. What's one habit you guys have incorporated since the new year? Me personally, I'd say that I've been a lot more consistent on my workouts. I'm going to go after this stream as well to hit another workout, but I've incorporated it back into my routine, something that I wasn't doing. Another thing I want to get more consistent with this year as well. Reading the Bible, guys. So important. We lose sight of God every single time. And it gets more and more difficult. Like I've been realizing recently, like the better that life gets, the harder it is to get on your knees and ask God for help or just to literally thank God. You begin to like attribute your success to your own hard work. But there's nothing without God. All right, we're just about 10 pips away. This is definitely going to hit now. That was crazy. Took us out and ran straight to TP, but I'm not complaining. I'm following my personal system. There's some people that are still in this trade. We're going to catch a nice TP right now. Oof. Bro, right now. Literally. Mark, continue your bootcamp series. I need it. I want to learn more. So what he's talking about is on YouTube. I did a day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 of boot camps, and I just kind of lost the time and I stopped doing it. Day 1, foundation, power of 3 and time frame alignment, macros, liquidity, full breakdown. I did these live on Google Meets, and I just like would send out randomly the link, and people would join up, and then for everybody that doesn't join that day, I record it, post it on YouTube. TP hit. TP has been hit. That's called an immediate rebalance. So let's see if it pulls back from this area now. Like I said, I'm not looking for any more trades, but whenever an immediate rebalance happens, typically it reverses. Because guys, do you know what an immediate rebalance is? Let me know in the chat if you guys know what an immediate rebalance is. Good stuff, crew. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night. I would tell that if you don't have money, guys, just learn from his bootcamp, and you don't have to buy courses from anyone. I really appreciate that, brother. These are a lot of concepts that like aren't directly taught. Like for example, macros. Such a good concept, and mostly like they come from ICT teaching the algorithm, but he never like goes into depth on macros. But once you learn about it, you can spend some time seeing it in the charts, and you'll actually get better at seeing it. I gotta think about what I have left to teach, because I'm not sure exactly what I covered. Alright, I'm done with my snacks. Alright, I'll go pull up the thumbnail, and I'll make the rest for day 5, day 6, and day 7, and I'll finish the bootcamp. If you guys want to be a part of this bootcamp, you just got to be in the Telegram. If you need the Telegram link, let me know in the chat. That's where I send out all of my trades, all of my analysis, tell you guys what I'm looking for, what you guys should be looking for. I don't see it. I might have accidentally deleted it. RIP. What a beautiful pullback. Some of the biggest trades that I've ever taken have been from a 4-hour immediate rebalance as soon as it happens, and then into this thing. And if you are a lower time frame and thinking, oh, it disrespected this gap, it's gonna go higher. But the higher time frame, 4 hour, there's this confluence that most people don't even know exists. Even ICT traders, they don't know that immediate rebalance exists. And it pretty much, it prevents new fair value gaps from forming. Like take a look at this current leg right now. I'll show you guys how you would have been able to catch an immediate rebalance right now. I think that it's probably gonna come and immediate rebalance this previous candle. So right here, we have a previous wick. And you'll see that once the new fair value gap forms, the new candle forms, I mean, there would be a fair value gap in between this candle and the third candle that opens. So the market, it comes back up on the third candle, and it prevents the new fair value gap from forming. It goes like that, and then it leaves the wick here, and it pulls back down. and starts going down. That's what immediate rebalance is. You can see here we had a bullish candle that tapped into this area and then we started reversing from it. So let's see if it happens right now on this next candle. Let's try to catch an immediate rebalance. Down 300, made it back, plus 800 on that reversal, done for the day. Good stuff, real bad man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Revenge trading at its finest. I don't think it's revenge trading if it's concepts that you understand. It's called a rebalance, immediate rebalance. How many times have you got your handed to you in trading during the early days? I blew a lot of accounts, but I always learned from it, and little by little just got better and better. I've also made some big mistakes as well. Should we hold, Mark? I would hold. Just take partials at the lows and hold your position. It's a 4-hour confluence. This could be a huge sell. $20 seconds left. We're about to get a 5-minute inverse for rally gap. And then let's see if we get the immediate rebalance right here. Taps back into that area and then goes lower. So how this works pretty much is, take a look right now. If this candle closes bearish like that, there's going to be a big fair value gap that forms right here. So what the market does is it starts to pull back and make the gap even smaller. It makes the inefficiency smaller and smaller. So here, that's where the fair value gap is at right now. There's also this IFEG right here, so it could totally tap it and just melt from here. But what I'm looking for is I'm looking for it to run up all the way up into this area. So let's see if it completely rebalances this area. You can sell from this area. This is a 5-minute or a 3-minute IFEG. That's a bearish confluence. And you can just protect your stop loss above the previous high of the 4-hour immediate rebalance, because that right there is like, if it goes all the way back and tries to tap into this area again, it's not going to go down from it. It pretty much only immediate rebalances once. After that, there's no point. There's nothing here that will use the immediate rebalance again. Alright, look guys, look what just happened. I'm going to enter another sell just because it's beautiful and I want to show you guys how this works. That right there is an immediate rebalance. It got rid of this new fair value gap that was about to form. Alright guys, going in 5 micros, bang, and we're in. Like I said, stop loss is going to go above the immediate rebalance high, so buy stop up right here above the high, and now we're holding a sell position. So let's see how well it respects this immediate rebalance on the 3-minute time frame here. Three-minute IMR. There's also a 3-minute IFEG right here. Like I said, if it takes out the high here, then it's just going to keep going higher, because it doesn't use immediate rebalance 2 times. Once it does it the first time, it's not going to use it again because there's nothing there anymore to use. I'm not missing anything lower time frame. This looks good. It's a little bit choppy, to be honest. That's not a good close. Not a good close at all. It didn't respect the 3-minute IFEG. And it also closed above the immediate rebalance. Our stop loss is secure on this trade though. Above the immediate rebalance high, and this is a 4-hour immediate rebalance. Let's see how much of a TP we can get on this trade. Yeah, you said you would stop trading, listen to your rules, homie. Yeah, but my narrative changed. My narrative changed. This is a good 4-hour immediate rebalance. I'm still okay with taking a trade. It's not like I'm over trading here. It's my second trade of the day. One minute time frame, we just closed above a 1 minute gap. To be honest, that's pretty bullish. Let's go. I need price to disrespect this gap for us to get any sell side. Can you do a giveaway? I blew my funded today for holding a trade when market closed. Bet, bro. I'll do a giveaway today in my Telegram. In fact, I'll do 3 account giveaways. I'm gonna go cook up an Instagram post and I'll make you guys comment on it. We didn't take the high. One of the things you guys can also look at is like the size of candles. Like genuinely, if you see like right here, you saw to the upside, we got 3 candles. 3 bullish candles ran us up this far. But then to the downside, we're getting very small bearish candles. Like if you combine candle like sizes with the fair value gaps, you can see here that we clearly disrespected this bearish one. And now we're failing to disrespect the bullish one, now that it's bullish. So that's kind of like unfortunate, you know, because this is obviously in the opposite direction of the trade that we're in right now, expecting a bigger sell-off from this 4-hour immediate rebalance. But it's okay. It's okay. We got some nice equal lows down here. There's still hope. There's still hope, chat. Thank you, Mark. Much love, bro. Appreciate it. Alright. That took me out. I'm deleting everything else. Boom. To be honest, guys, 726. 726. It's time to open a demo account. Yeah, like I said, guys, if it comes back up into the immediate rebalance, typically it doesn't like do it twice. Like it's already, there's nothing there anymore. You understand? So there's no point of looking for sells from this area because it pretty much disrespected the fact that we immediately rebalanced and then pulled down. It doesn't care that we pulled down. It just pretty much took out some liquidity. Now it's going higher. So there's no point in looking for sells from this area anymore. I'm done trading. I'm going to wrap it up early and I'm going to go hit the gym. Hope you guys also have a wonderful day. There should be a better way than giveaways so that skilled traders get accounts, not just lucky ones. I feel like for something like that, it'd just be too much effort to set it up. Like a Forex replay competition. Low-key, guys, I've been telling all the boys in Legacy, like Luca, Nick, and Chris, we're gonna run a boot camp for you guys where each one of us teaches our strategy every single day. Like you guys can join and learn the strategies from us that we trade. And then on the 5th day, once we all teach our strategies, then we have a back testing competition with everybody in there. And then we'll do giveaways on that. What you guys think about that idea? Sounds fire? I know, I've been telling them. I wanted to low-key run it this week already. Like I told him, like on the weekend, I was like, we should do it. But Luca said that he didn't want to like put in half the effort, you know? He wanted to make it look professional, so we're waiting for like a designer and we're gonna get everything situated. I'm gonna load it up. Also, guys, I got some giveaways right here in the back. I got some giveaways. I don't know if you guys saw them. Quads and an iPad over there. What's your Instagram? It's Full Send Traders. Let me send it in the chat for you guys. Yeah, I'm still connected to my phone as well. Wi-Fi has been so slow. Oh, I guess I'm not logged in anymore. Not gonna expose myself here. It's Full Send Traders though. At Full Send Traders. Let's go. Alright, chat. I'm telling you, after Friday, other prop firm reviews, like tier list videos, ranking prop firms. Like one of the ones that I did on Instagram, or do you want like an in-depth YouTube video? Because I could do some research on all the prop firms right now out there, what their rules are. Instagram? Tier list video? I'll cook one up right now. All right, I'll make one right now. I'm gonna go do my research on prop firms because I've mainly been trading with Legacy right now. Traded with Funding Pips, Top Step. I feel like Top Step right now is I don't think you'll have problems trading with them, but it's mainly about convenience. They constantly shut down. I'm still in on buy. And also, guys, if Top Step has a lot of users and a lot of the new people that aren't like passing accounts stop trading with them, you know how prop firms work, guys. If they stop getting paid because people are leaving, now everybody's trading like alpha futures, you know? So if people are leaving from Top Step, they're gonna stop paying at some point. They're gonna shut down. New props. Do you have any in mind that you'd want me to take a look at? My advice is like most newer prop firms, unless they're backed by somebody big, like Legacy's obviously backed by Mamba. And then we have like a bunch of investors. We have so much like influencers pushing Legacy. Like it's growing. It's growing rapidly. But when it comes to other new prop firms that people just pretty much like just start, nobody's. People that don't have any platform, they don't have any good connections. There's not going to be any traffic coming into this prop firm, and more than likely, the people that started the prop firm do not have millions to pay people out, and they're not going to want to pay you out of pocket. So most of the time, it's those newer prop firms that aren't going to pay you. If you want to know more about live accounts and what brokers we can use, I can send you the broker that I personally use for my live account if you like the platform TradeLocker, or if you're not from the USA. Because only for USA you can't use MetaTrader 5. I personally use TradeLocker with this broker. I'll send you a DM. And I have made a video like that already. Alright, sent you a message, brother. Funded Hero, it's a Forex prop firm, so it's not futures. It just depends on the rules. You gotta wait a little bit longer to get paid out. You gotta wait 21 days or 14 days. And then, yeah, most other prop firms have pretty tight rules. Vantage, I'll send you a message as well. Yeah, 1 minute violation rule is crazy though. Cause you know sometimes you enter a trade and then it goes and like hits your stop loss, cause if you have like a tight stop loss, that happens. So that kind of sucks. Funded squad has no consistency rule on instant funded. But it's probably super expensive, huh? Testing Tradeify growth accounts with 450K right now, 1 day until first payout. Dude, that's fire. How much is your first payout gonna be? And what are the rules until payouts? Henry, at this point, dude, you should start a live account. On their website currently, they're having 50% off plus buy one, get two free. I'm not a promoter, just saying you to review it. Like I said, bro, I've never heard of that prop firm. And when it comes to prop firms that, like, you know, aren't backed by anybody, it's just super risky if they're new. Max you can get is 2,500 for 150k accounts. You have and 1,500 for 50k got 3. Oh, so they have like a max, but that's nice though. Probably wasn't too difficult for you to pass them. That's one of the pros with Legacy, like the maximum increases per payout. First one's 2,500, then it's like 4k, and then it's 12,000 after permanently. But we're still going to be improving rules with time as well. It's like similar to other prop firms. Once there's more users, they're going to constantly improve the rules. How do you manage trailing drawdown? I just don't use prop firms that have trailing drawdown. Trailing drawdown sucks. Like you're mid trade, and I love holding my trades. Like if I catch a nice trade during Asia session and I can hold it, then I love doing that. But if I can't, I think I'm gonna change to just trade live, bro. I literally, like, I always talk about that because like you can pay yourself out every single day, pretty much. Like, and if you blow your account, so what? You deposit, you're already trading with live funds the next day. All right, we got a screenshot. I can't see it because my internet's kind of bad. Oh dang, you're cooking, bro. You're actually cooking. Does that mean like you can constantly pay yourself out? Like as long as you keep getting the winning days, you just keep paying yourself out 2,500, 2,500. You trading anything other than gold like Forex pairs? Yeah, I trade Euro USD. Actually, during London session, every single day, brother. Every 5. Yeah, that's like the standard, like industry standard. And most people can never get that either. What pair have you been trading, Henry? Oh, NQ and GC. Nasdaq and gold. Does it increase, Henry, or no? Pulling back down from the immediate rebalance. Payout number 1, payout number 2, 2,000, 2,500, and then it's 3,000. Very, very slow, low scale. 150 for 50k and 250 for 150k accounts is considered a profitable day. Oh, nice. Nice, that's not bad at all. It's like Top Steps rules. Those aren't instant funded accounts. Kind of crazy. Cook them up in one New York session on NQ, not promoting anything. I know you're not promoting anything. You're just trading prop firms, other, like, the ones that you trade. I wouldn't blame you for that. I don't know how strict Luca would be. I'm not telling you guys not to do this stuff. But I ask questions, you answer them. I'm a new trader, so I trade with those pairs or similar. Yeah, I feel like most people get into NQ or gold. They're like the most popular, and then they move the most. Say the most volatile. Euro USD has some very clean price action, and you can't really trade them on most prop firms. Did it ever hit that monthly immediate rebounds? Okay, we're still inside of this gap on DXY. I do wonder if we're just gonna rip up from Euro USD, or are we gonna actually hit this area? It's super bullish though. Like, no matter what kind of trader you are, guys, if you see an opportunity like this in the markets, like even if you only trade NQ or if you trade gold like me, like when you see an opportunity like this where the dollar is gonna melt down on the 3-month time frame and Euro USD has this monthly immediate rebalance, and you know that the dollar is also inside of this 3-month bearish IFVG, you know it's gonna pull back down from this level. Guys, this is literally generational pool right there. I'm gonna try to make a ton of money on this move. When it gets there, guys, best believe I'm full porting. What am I looking at? I'm looking at Euro USD, and I was trading gold today. We were looking for a buy to a 4-hour level. It hit that 4-hour level and then kind of started reversing from that level. I'm not really trading anymore. I was just talking with people in here. I only trade prop firms because I've done that before where I logged in on Tradeovate. But do you just prefer to use the actual Tradeovate? Member profits. Oh, okay. That doesn't look bad. Do you just trade one account at a time, Henry? I've always done that. Like, I've never liked copy trading. I know you traded with Apex, so you did that for Apex. Oh, that's smart. So you don't like tilt on like a lot of them. Preserves your risk as well. Biggest killer for prop firms are trailing and drawdown. Yeah, for real. 10 accounts per group. Nice, dude.